So here we go. We're changing our passive solar greenhouse yet again. One of the changes we're making is to this door right here. We had an incident yesterday. We were working in the greenhouse. We actually took out 2 posts, one which is right where I'm standing, and then we went for lunch. And when we went for lunch, we left this door open. Now the problem with that is these guys free range. And they're very lucky that we like their eggs because they came into the greenhouse and made a disaster. And before they came in yesterday, we had 16 bell pepper plants here that we had already transplanted. They were all this size and bigger and doing really well in here, as you can see, because this one's been in here for a day. We have maybe 2, maybe 3 out of those ones that will now survive, because they came and ate all the leaves off. And when I came in the greenhouse after lunch yesterday, they had dug themselves a nice little pit right here, digging up some of our asparagus. They dug up all the lettuce we transplanted here, and they had also eaten all the little seedling lettuce that had already started coming up here. So this old screen door here is somehow gonna go here, so we can open the big door and still have some ventilation going through, and that'll help protect the interior of the greenhouse from the chickens getting in. The second modification I made to the greenhouse yesterday is we took out 2 posts that support the beam up on the top. The reason I did this is because we wanted more room inside the greenhouse. And the original reason those posts were there to help support that middle beam was because we wanted it to be super strong, because this roof was actually going to be a sod roof. We wanted to put a sod roof up here, make it a few inches thick. 2 reasons for that was to help with the insulation inside the greenhouse, to try and keep it warm and hold some thermal mass inside there. The second reason is we wanted a great spot to be able to grow a whole bunch of shade flowers and plants. Not to mention, when you have a passive solar greenhouse that looks like this, adding a sod roof to it would be pretty cool, considering this is Thorhaven Farm. So taking the 2 posts out inside here really only gives us about an extra, say, square foot of growing room, maybe 2 square feet with where the 2 posts were. However, it also allows us to move better around the greenhouse. It limits shade going to the back garden as well, and it allows us to build a longer bed here. We can probably put in basically a 4 foot by 3 foot garden bed now on each side of the main post without having to worry about, say, waterproofing or treating the posts that were here to prevent them from rotting if we built a garden around them. Now, what about the support for this beam that we'll lose? We actually don't lose that much because we don't have a really heavy snow load that sits on top of this roof. The front here, the snow may build up a couple inches, but because of the heat that comes in here, it actually slides right off. And with the back roof here, again, it's at a 45-degree angle, and it's a metal roof, so the snow slides off there pretty good too, so we don't get a huge buildup. And the beam that's up top there is 8 2x6 by something. But again, it's supported in the middle by this huge beam as well, or tree trunk. So we get these hinges taken off, and we're gonna just kind of flatten them out because it looks like they've got bent. So we'll need them flat so that it closes properly. If I can leave this handle on here and use it to make sure it stays shut, I will. If not, we'll have to take this off and put a new system on. I'd like to put the spring up top as well, so then it'll shut when we come in and out. And then I might not need to put a handle on it all. You can see too, I fixed the latch for the outside door so we don't get trapped in here anymore. Check that out up here. I don't know how I managed it, but when I built that exterior door, this door here, it's a perfect size for the screen door. So that worked out great. So I got 2 screws, one up, down, one down, and it's gonna work almost perfect for us. I'm gonna have to make sure that we keep all the wood chips away from the bottom of the door so it'll open and close no problems whatsoever. But otherwise, this is gonna be brilliant. So at some point I might take this handle off because it interferes with this big door closing. However, right now, because I don't have a latch, what I'm going to do is just use this bungee to hook on and a screw on the other side. And I mean, even if I don't get that improved or fixed at some point come winter, I can just push the door in all the way and then shut the big door. So during winter, the screen door would just be stored kind of at the back of the greenhouse, right? I should get a latch or something proper for that though. So guys, if you like this video, stay tuned. Also hit the like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Leave a comment, but stay tuned when we build the raised beds here. And also check out this video right here for the shelving system we built here inside the greenhouse. Thanks again, guys.